Yes, I have been here before. So as I know, Jesus just came and went. I keep going back and forth, back and forth. I come down to earth, I go up to heaven, and then I come back to tell the fucking story. And like I said, that it's got to make quite an interesting character. Now, those of you who've known me most of my life know that my stories are all true. But those of you who haven't, use a pretty good equation, which is basically, what are the odds that this guy could be involved with that much shit? I mean, he can be on Oprah 1 minute, he's right where the LA riot starts, he's grown up with celebrities. Like, well, come on, man, that's not real, dude. But it is real. It is very real, because the archetypal soul spirits that I'm made up of have gone through those experiences. I'm going to have to relive them every time I come back. So if I've been here a lot, or if my spirit makeup is of an individual who's always around when chaos breaks out, one way or the other, whether I'm seeing it in a movie or it's happening to me in the real time, here and now, it's going to happen again. I once read in a weekly magazine that was talking about horoscopes, saying, you know, it's funny how some people always seem to have these crazy, wild stories, but a very brilliant man pointed out that there's probably a very good reason for that God somehow picks them out. These people are picked specifically because they can go through these experiences. They can be present through these experiences. They tell the best stories, so thus they're going to be where the story is. All my friends, and you'll never know when Don's on drugs, but you'll know when he's sober. Why? Because when he's on drugs, he's normal. When he's sober, he's an asshole. Whenever everything's cool and calm, I'm all fucking stressed out. And yet an earthquake, the eye of a hurricane, you name it. People sit there and are like, dude, look at him. Look at him. It's like he's on ecstasy. Right. Because the outside world becomes congruent with my mind. The chaos that goes on in my mind all the time. The thinking, the thought processes, the wondering if this will happen or that'll happen like it did once before, matches the chaos I see outside, so I have even balance. So I can keep cool when things get out of control. But when things aren't out of control, everything's chaotic for me. It's a weird, paradoxical situation indeed.
The bathroom's up there by the front door.
Hey, where do you want me to put everybody? The sirens aren't going.
Yeah, they did.
What?
Yeah, they did. That's how we were putting
Crazy.
here.
This is getting real.
Somebody at the door.
Somewhere.
Okay.
We need it.
Inside there. What is that? Where are you going?
All that stuff breaking in the back.
Yeah, I know.
We go in the cooler.
We're good. We're good.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think we're gonna do it. I love everyone. I love everyone.
Heavenly Father.
Yes. Is everyone okay below me?
Right here, I'm okay.
Alright, I'm trying not to lay on someone.
Somebody's on my back. Am I hurting anybody? Ma'am?
Is who's under me?
We're okay. We're okay.
Is anyone under me though? Is anyone under me?
We don't know. 6 o'clock.
You need to call somebody.
Yes, just pass the altar. Just calm down.
Keep
Stay
still.
calm.
Keep still.
Stay calm.
Heavenly Father.
What should I call?
Stay calm.
You don't,
I don't have one if you can't.
Everybody stay calm.
Is Jesus your pal? Do you call out his name when your conscience is shivering? Do you need someone to, just like those people who find peace in someone's promises? You sure don't need my promises. So come and sit on my box. Enjoy the view of this water where my lifeboat is sinking. La 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 la. If you open your eyes, take a look at this mess. Could you fake your reflection, child? If you reach out for more, you find nothing but sorrow, 'cause knowledge is hollow. And pride is hard to swallow. So come and sit on my box. Enjoy the view of this water where my lifeboat is sinking. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I've been here before, and I can give you 2 bits of advice. How do you best prepare for a disaster? Because I've been through many of them. Okay, propane, water, cash, money? No, none of those things. How do you prepare for a disaster? Through experience, I will tell you, the best way to prepare for a disaster is to try to be prepared that you can never be prepared. That's why it's a disaster. There's no such thing as preparing for a disaster. A disaster happens when you're not prepared, and God will find a way to make sure you need something you didn't have or plan for when that disaster hits. So the mental preparation that you are going to be rocked is what you need to prepare yourself for. Money, women, drugs, cash, houses, none of that matters. I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, truthfully, just find someone to love. You have to have someone to love. It's the only way you get out of this winter.